boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. So we're going to talk about the Donald Trump, Stormy Daniels situation. This is a story that I needed to share with you guys on this channel because my channel talks about men interacting with women and the pitfalls that come with interacting with the wrong types of women and women to avoid. And Stormy Daniels, a former corn star, gotta be too friendly, is exactly the type of woman you want to avoid as a man. Obviously, we talk about these things. And I'm going to explain to you guys some very essential things you must know when it comes to dealing with the modern day woman that Mr. Trump here overlooked. So no further ado, I'm going to read you guys this article to catch you guys up on what's going on right now as we speak with Donald Trump being arrested, and then share my thoughts on what I would take from this message and share with you guys and relay back, because there's a lot of meat in this message that I want to share with you guys. So with no further ado, this comes from CBSnews.com. It says, Donald Trump, Stormy Daniels, and the $130,000 payment to buy her silence. This is an article by Stephen Beckett. Washington. Manhattan prosecutors investigating former President Donald Trump's alleged hush money payment of $130,000 to adult film star Stormy Daniels in 2016 recently invited the former president to testify in the probe, a step that commonly comes before an indictment in New York. The alleged scheme first came to light years ago when Trump was still in office, but the investigation has gained new momentum in recent months, with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office convening a grand jury to examine the matter. An indictment of a former president would be a first in American history and a politically explosive step, with Trump seeking the GOP nomination for president in 2024. His attorney has also said he has no plans to participate in the probe, and the former president has denounced the investigation as a witch hunt. And then I want to show you guys over here. This is breaking news 7 hours ago today. This article basically explains that Stormy Daniels has handed over phone records to her attorney that are going to, quote unquote, hurt Donald Trump amid his criminal probe. So apparently she has text messages, maybe phone calls as well, hopefully not pictures, of their interaction and their affair, and some sort of alleged payment was made and can be shown through the evidence that she has on her phone and their communications between each other. So at the moment, I'm not going to side with whether I think he's guilty or I think he's not guilty. I do, however, think there is an agenda of some sort, obviously, behind this, but that's besides the point. So you're probably thinking, okay, we get it. He's possibly going to be arrested, detained, and he might be convicted of what she is accusing him of, which is a hush payment during his presidential election run. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to inform you guys that this can happen to you. Yes, this can happen to you. And you are not exempt from women like this, especially if you do not have sexual discipline in your life. And we talk about this all the time here on this channel. You must hold your seed and not just frivolously be spraying your seed around with all types of random cuckoo women, because stuff like this can catch up to you and it can happen to you. You know, this man is a billionaire. He was the president of the United States. You would think he's protected. You would think that all this money that he has would make him untouchable and that he could do whatever he wanted to. But when there's a will, there's a way. We live in a feminist, gynocentric society. And I tell you guys, and I warn you guys of this, if you can't control your thing down there, the courts and the government will control you, and you will be working in the system as a slave, a wage slave for the rest of your life. You don't know how to discipline yourself, control yourself. So young men watching this, take note and understand that these corn stars, they might look attractive, they might seem appealing, they might seem like harmless fun for 15 minutes, and you might think you're untouchable because you have all this money and power and you can just pay her off, right? This woman also has publicly embarrassed him and talked about their intimate bedroom experiences on late night talk shows, talking about the size of his junk. This can happen too with these types of women. So just be careful, guys. Understand that we live in a very pro-feminist culture, and you, no matter how much money you make, no matter if you're a high value man and you think that you can just pay it off and push and delay these accusations for as long as you can, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get you. They want to get you, and any sort of evidence they can find to convict you, they're going to find it and they're going to push it on you. So please, my message for you guys is to discipline your desires to spread your seed. I know it's difficult, and trust me, I struggle with it myself, but you can't afford stuff like this happening to you, or even on a smaller scale, small accusations later on catching up to you because of a woman that wants to get back at you for things that you've said. Because yes, he's called her, he's told Stormy Daniels she had a horse face. So this is a vindictive woman, and we know how vindictive women will never stop at getting what they want, especially when it comes to former relationships and they're hurt. So I love you guys. Just want to put this out there to warn you guys. Follow this story with me, and we'll see how all this ends up. But I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section below. So please let me know. I love to hear your guys' thoughts. Drop a like if you enjoy this type of content. You want to see more videos like this. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw in this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm gone. Have a good one, guys.